Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet have just added another major fashion milestone to their increasingly headline-making story. The couple has officially been recognized by Vanity Fair as one of the best-dressed duos of 2026, placing them alongside some of the biggest names in entertainment, fashion, and culture. And this is not simply another celebrity-style mention. Vanity Fair's 2026 Best Dressed list marks the magazine's return to the annual tradition for the first time this decade, with the publication organizing its selections into several categories, including perennials, originals, professionals, duos, and the future. Among the carefully selected names in the duos category are Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, Zendaya and La Roche, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, Kim Kardashian and North West, Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor, and now, Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. If you follow celebrity fashion, Hollywood relationships, or the ever-changing world of red carpet style, this is a moment worth paying attention to. So before we break down why Kylie and Timothée caught Vanity Fair's attention, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this story sits at the intersection of fashion, celebrity culture, and one of Hollywood's most talked about pairings. The headline is simple: Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are among Vanity Fair's best-dressed duos of 2026. But the real story is in the details. Vanity Fair describes its duos category as a celebration of couples, siblings, mother and daughter pairings, and creative partnerships whose combined fashion presence becomes more powerful when they appear together. It is not necessarily about two people wearing identical outfits. Instead, the appeal comes from the way two individual styles can interact, contrast, or complement each other. That distinction is especially interesting when it comes to Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet. They come from completely different corners of popular culture. Kylie Jenner built a global fashion and beauty empire while becoming one of the most recognizable figures of the Kardashian-Jenner family. Timothée Chalamet, meanwhile, emerged as one of Hollywood's most prominent young actors, known not only for major film roles but also for a fashion identity that has repeatedly challenged traditional ideas of menswear. Put those two worlds together, and the result is a celebrity couple whose appearances can instantly become a fashion conversation. Vanity Fair specifically points to one of their most memorable fashion combinations from the 2026 Oscars. Timothée wore a white Givenchy by Sarah Burton suit, while Kylie appeared in a striking red Schiaparelli dress. That contrast is important. White and red. Minimal and dramatic. Tailoring and sculptural glamour. Rather than looking like they were wearing matching costumes, their looks created a visual dialogue. And that may be one of the biggest reasons their inclusion feels so significant. Celebrity couple dressing has changed dramatically over the years. There was a time when famous couples were often expected to coordinate literally, wearing similar colors, matching silhouettes, or outfits that made it obvious they had planned their appearance together. Today, the most interesting celebrity couples often do the opposite. They maintain their individual identities while creating a subtle sense of connection. That is exactly where Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet become fascinating as a fashion duo. The 2026 list was constructed as a broader statement about who is shaping style and visual culture right now. And Kylie and Timothée made the cut. That places them in the same fashion conversation as Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, a pair widely recognized for pushing celebrity couple style into increasingly experimental territory. And suddenly, the photograph becomes more than a picture of two celebrities. A celebrity couple becomes a fashion reference. That is why inclusion on a list like Vanity Fair's best-dressed duos can carry cultural weight beyond the actual clothes. It is recognition of influence. And Kylie Jenner has certainly demonstrated that influence throughout her career. From luxury fashion campaigns to front-row appearances, from vintage archival pieces to contemporary designer looks, Kylie has repeatedly demonstrated an ability to make an outfit part of the conversation. Timothée has done something similar from the menswear side. His red carpet wardrobe has consistently attracted attention because he is willing to move beyond conventional Hollywood suiting. Instead of treating formal wear as a uniform, he has treated it as an opportunity for experimentation. That makes the combination especially compelling. Kylie brings an understanding of glamour, silhouette, beauty, and high-fashion femininity. Timothée brings experimentation, tailoring, and a willingness to challenge traditional menswear. Together, they create a contrast that photographers can immediately capture. But there is one question that makes this recognition even more intriguing. Is Vanity Fair simply celebrating their clothes, or is it also acknowledging how much attention their appearances generate? The answer may be a little of both. Fashion and celebrity culture have become almost impossible to separate. The most powerful fashion moments are no longer limited to fashion magazines or runway shows. They happen at movie premieres, award ceremonies, sporting events, dinners, parties, and even candid moments captured by photographers. Kylie and Timothée understand that environment instinctively. Their most talked about looks do not exist in isolation. They become part of a larger narrative. Who are they? Where are they going? What are they wearing? Which designer created the look? Are they coordinating? Are they deliberately contrasting? And, perhaps most importantly, what does the appearance say about their evolving public image? Those questions are exactly what keep audiences watching. Now, here is the detail that makes their Vanity Fair recognition even more interesting. They were not placed in the professionals category, even though Kylie has become a major fashion and beauty business figure. They were not presented as individual fashion icons within the main list. Instead, they were recognized specifically as a duo. That means the strength of the nomination is not only Kylie's fashion influence or Timothy's red carpet reputation. It is the combination. The chemistry between two very different style identities. And that may explain why their fashion moments continue to attract such intense attention. Look at the Oscars example again. Timothée in white. Kylie in red. At first glance, the looks could not be more different. But visually, the contrast is powerful. The white suit creates a clean, modern silhouette. The red Schiaparelli dress brings intensity and drama. Put them side by side and the photograph immediately has a narrative. That is what great couple styling can do. It does not necessarily make two people look the same. It makes them look like they belong in the same photograph. And that distinction is easy to overlook. The most memorable celebrity couples often have a recognizable visual language. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky can be completely unpredictable, yet somehow look connected. Zendaya and La Roche represent a creative partnership where fashion itself becomes part of the storytelling. The Olsen twins have transformed coordinated simplicity into a signature. And Kylie and Timothée have developed their own version of that language: high fashion, strong contrast, and occasional bursts of coordinated style. The result is a pairing that can move between understated and spectacular. One appearance can feel relaxed. The next can look like a full-scale fashion editorial. And that unpredictability keeps the audience interested. It also explains why the phrase Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet continues to generate enormous interest whenever fashion, celebrity relationships, or red carpet coverage enters the conversation. But there is something else worth remembering. Being named among the best-dressed duos does not mean Vanity Fair is declaring them the single best-dressed couple of the year. The duos category includes 10 different pairings, each with its own fashion identity. There is no need to turn the list into a competition. Instead, it reflects the diversity of modern celebrity style. And Kylie and Timothée's inclusion shows that contemporary couple fashion can take many forms. It can be romantic. It can be coordinated. It can be contrasting. It can be playful. Or it can simply be two people with strong individual styles standing beside each other. In their case, it appears to be all of those things at once. And that brings us to the bigger meaning of Vanity Fair's 2026 Best Dressed list. The publication is not simply asking, who wore the most expensive clothes? It is asking which people have developed a recognizable relationship with fashion. Who inspires? Who takes risks? Who creates images that people remember? Who becomes part of the visual language of the year? And when Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet appear together, people pay attention. That attention is part of their fashion power. The clothes may be designed by some of the most prestigious names in the world, but the celebrities wearing them are what turn those pieces into cultural moments. That is why the Chrome Hearts orange looks mattered. That is why the Oscars looks mattered. And that is why this Vanity Fair recognition matters. It turns individual fashion appearances into a larger pattern. A pattern that says Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet have become a recognizable fashion duo in their own right. And perhaps the most surprising part is how naturally their differences seem to work. Kylie does not have to abandon her glamorous aesthetic. Timothée does not have to abandon his experimental approach. Instead, their individuality becomes the foundation of their combined style. That is the payoff. The reason Vanity Fair placed them in this category is not simply because they can look good separately. It is because, when they appear together, their styles create something recognizable. Something photographers notice. Something fans discuss. Something fashion media can analyze. Something social media can turn into a viral moment. And in 2026, that kind of visibility is one of the clearest signs of fashion influence. So when the phrase Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet best dressed starts appearing across entertainment and fashion conversations, there is more behind it than a simple ranking. It represents the meeting of two different celebrity worlds. Beauty and cinema. Reality television and Hollywood. Luxury fashion and modern menswear. Glamour and experimentation. And somehow, those worlds continue to create images that people want to see. Vanity Fair's 2026 Best Dressed Duos list has now officially placed Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet in that conversation, alongside some of the most recognizable style partnerships of the year. Whether you believe they deserve the recognition or think another duo should have taken their place, one thing is difficult to deny: Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet know how to create a fashion moment. And in celebrity culture, creating a moment can be just as important as wearing the perfect outfit. Their inclusion gives another chapter to an already highly photographed public story, but this time the focus is not simply on who they are dating or where they were seen. The focus is style. The clothes. The contrast. The chemistry. And the image they create together. From the viral Chrome Hearts orange looks to their striking Oscars appearance, the fashion story of Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet has become impossible to ignore. Now Vanity Fair has made that recognition official. They are among the best-dressed duos of 2026. And if the fashion moments of this year have taught us anything, it is that the most memorable celebrity style does not always come from matching perfectly. Sometimes, the strongest visual comes from two completely different people finding a way to look perfectly connected. That is Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet. Two individual fashion identities. One unforgettable duo. And one major place on Vanity Fair's 2026 Best Dressed list. The recognition of Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet as one of Vanity Fair's Best Dressed Duos of 2026 becomes even more fascinating when you look beyond a single red carpet photograph. Because fashion recognition at this level is rarely about one outfit. It is about consistency. It is about the ability to create images that remain in the public conversation long after the event itself is over. And when it comes to Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet, that ability has become increasingly visible. Their fashion story is built around contrast. Kylie often embraces dramatic silhouettes, sophisticated glamour, body-conscious designs, archival references, and statement-making accessories. Timothée, meanwhile, has developed a reputation for experimenting with traditional menswear, frequently choosing silhouettes and styling choices that feel modern, artistic, and unexpected. Put those approaches together and something interesting happens. They do not disappear into each other. They amplify each other. That is precisely what makes their appearances so visually effective. A photographer can capture them standing side by side, and immediately there is a story in the frame. One look may be softer, while the other is sharper. One may feature a powerful color, while the other relies on simplicity. One may draw attention through shape, while the other relies on tailoring. Yet somehow, the two looks can still feel connected. That is not easy to achieve. Celebrity couple styling requires balance. If two people match too closely, the result can feel overly coordinated. If they look completely disconnected, the photograph can feel like two separate fashion stories placed next to each other. The strongest pairings find the middle ground. Kylie and Timothee appear to have found that balance. And the fashion industry notices these details. In an era where celebrity fashion is instantly photographed, posted, analyzed, reposted, and transformed into social media discussion, every appearance has the potential to become a cultural moment. A single image can appear on Instagram within seconds. Fashion accounts can identify the designer. Fans can analyze the colors. Entertainment outlets can publish headlines. Search engines can suddenly see a surge in interest around a particular outfit. And within hours, a celebrity appearance can become part of the larger fashion narrative of the year. Kylie Jenner has experienced this phenomenon countless times. Her fashion choices have regularly generated conversations across entertainment media, fashion publications, and social platforms. Timothée Chalamet has experienced a similar effect from a different direction. His approach to menswear has consistently attracted attention because he does not always follow the traditional Hollywood formula. Instead of simply putting on a conventional black tuxedo, his fashion appearances often invite discussion about designers, proportions, textures, colors, and the changing definition of masculine red carpet style. That makes their pairing especially powerful. Kylie represents one side of modern celebrity fashion. Timothee represents another. And when they appear together, the contrast itself becomes the story. This is also why the phrase best-dressed duo is more meaningful than it might initially sound. A best-dressed duo is not necessarily two people who have identical fashion tastes. It can be two people whose individual identities create an unforgettable combined image. That concept has become increasingly important as celebrity culture has evolved. Today, audiences are not only interested in the clothes. They are interested in the entire visual narrative. Where did the outfit come from? Who designed it? Why was that color chosen? What accessories were used? What did the other person wear? Did the looks coordinate? Was the appearance planned? And how did fans react? Every one of those questions can turn a simple red carpet appearance into a major entertainment story. With Kylie and Timothee, there is another layer of curiosity. Their relationship itself has generated enormous public attention, meaning that their fashion appearances are naturally viewed through a wider lens. When they step into the same frame, audiences immediately look for details. A glance. A gesture. A color combination. A shared aesthetic.